Hey guys, Danny here. Now, I've heard a lot of, rumors and shit, and there's always seems to be a console war. I don't necessarily believe in a console war. Yes, there are opponent rivalry companies working to strive to make more money than the other one, but in all its entirety, video games are video gamers. It doesn't necessarily matter whether you're for PS3 or you're for Xbox 360 or even if you're for Wii. But I mean, it's just stupid how people are so anti Xbox or so anti PS3 or so anti Wii that they do stupid shit about it. I mean, it's completely dumb. Video gamers are one community. We're all one. We all share one common purpose, and that's to play games. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer like myself, who plays that shit like 24/7, it doesn't matter. Now, the reason I don't really, you know, condone any type of like. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying rivalry, but I'm saying it's stupid how people would, be so anti against it. I like all video game systems. Any video game that basically takes my interest. Um, every console's got its quirks. Okay, no console's perfect. I think Wii was a big mistake. E3 press conference showed us that Wii was very interactive. It was a good system for kids and stuff, and that's I think, in my opinion, I think that's why it's in the leader of the selling point. Um, but Wii's lacking in some of the next gen material because I mean it'll sound really stupid and really I'm not gonna say well yeah arrogant, but Wii's graphics aren't up to par with the Xbox 360 or PS3 by far. I mean, I remember the first Xbox had some games, at least majority of the games had better graphics than the Wii did. Um, it's kind of mind boggling how you would have a next gen system without the graphics. The graphics are I think are a good part. Um, but I don't think it's being used to its fullest potential. Nintendo needs to get off its lazy ass and stop focusing on the handhelds, okay, and just delve deeper into what Wii users want. They need to work on their online and they need to work on their content, downloadability, which I think is, I mean, they have some downloadable, like you can download apps and you can download games and then you can download all this little stuff. But we're talking like game content, stuff like Guitar Hero track packs or exclusive stuff. I mean, the Rock Band for the Wii is a complete, I think, disaster. XPlay gave it a 4 to 5, which I thought was bullshit. Rock Band for the Wii has no character customization. Let me remind you about that. It has no online play. It has no online content. The way you get content is through another disc that you have to pay about $30 for. And let's face it, we don't want all the tracks on that one. Unless you are a hardcore collector. Hey, there's people out there like that. And I mean, it's absurd how you would get something like this. It doesn't even have band world tour. That's the I think that I want to get it for that. And yes, I don't have Rock Band yet. Um, but that's what makes it. And the point being that this is $190 worth of a Rock Band next to the Xbox 360 or PS3 versions, which are cheaper and feature more content, is just insane. That's what we needs to you know delve deeper into that. They don't have as many games, stuff like that. But Wii's good in one thing, and Wii is very interactive. It's very user friendly. Moving on to 360. 360. 360 is a good system. The only problem is that they don't appeal to every audience. They don't. With the release of Banjo Kazooie and Viva Pinata 2, which I will both be picking up soon when they do come out, they'll sell a couple more units, and I really like I mean, you might disagree with me. You might disagree with it completely, but I like the new avatar system. If you haven't heard about that, they're redoing the complete dashboard, which I think is amazing. They're giving us Netflix and fucking all that other shit, which is good. I love that. A lot more downloadable content coming in. Rock Band 2 is gonna have some exclusive shit. The Guitar Hero 4 is gonna have Metallica's new album, Electric Magnetic, which is fucking amazing. And yes, yes, yes. The only problem with, I think one of the biggest problems is their warranties are great, but their systems aren't. Like, in terms of great, in terms of reliability. My 74, I'm very pissed off. Their service is garbage. I'm still waiting for my 360 to the shipping box itself. I have called 5 times. Let me repeat that. I have called 5 times. Yet all of them have said, "I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna get your box. Chill all those motherfuckers out. This is bullshit. Let me repeat that. This is bullshit. 5 weeks for a fucking box." My mom gave me the stupidest comment the other day. She was like, "Okay, well, Danny, why can't you mail it?" And I said, "You will need a special box, and you'll also need a special number." And she was like, "Still, mail it. You can make up numbers." And I said, "Go fuck yourself." Moving on to PS3. PS3 is a great system. I like it. I like it. I don't have one, but I predict I will have one by Christmas or so. I mean, PS3 is a great system. The only problem is that like 360 is not. It doesn't really appeal to all audiences. Not only that, it's a very complex system. It's one of the father systems, one of the dad's console. Okay, it has a lot of multimedia, a lot of Blu-ray, a lot of big screen football dad type things. You can edit pictures, you can look at the internet, you can Blu-ray. Blu-ray is a big selling point. That's why I think a lot of people bought it, is because of the Blu-ray, the cheap Blu-ray, because you get Blu-ray. Not only that, you get a bunch of other shit like playing games and stuff like that. The lineup doesn't look that great. I mean, the lineup, Resistance 2, I didn't really care for Resistance. Fallout 3 on the PS3 is not going to be any different than the Xbox 360. And Xbox 360 users are going to have exclusive downloadable content. And Metal Gear Solid 4, which I have yet to be played. Yeah, which I have yet, played. And MGS is one of my favorite, series of all time, which makes me very upset. I mean, I've yet to touch that one. SOCOM Confrontation looks amazing. I'm a big fan of SOCOM series. But other than that, I wouldn't really want it for any reason else. Little Big Planet, forgot about that one. Yeah. Now, games that I want. I want the new Mortal Kombat. I mean, no, hands down. New Mortal Kombat. I also want the Left 4 Dead game that's coming out November 4th. New Mercenaries, Little Big Planet, Confrontation, Metal Gear. I mean, I've got enough resources to pull this off. Just a handful of games and just a couple of thoughts about E3. They showed it on G4 and it was okay. What I didn't like is that they didn't show any. The floor coverage was minimal. I mean, they had Olivia and Adam or Morgan and Kevin, just sitting on like one little set stage for the place, and I didn't really like that. I mean, I didn't really care much because I was looking at breathtaking games, but something I didn't really enjoy too much. So yeah, that would be it. For now. Signing out. Peace. Danny.